welcome. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of October, 2024. Captain's log. Fucking hell. Um, where to start? I touched on this last week, but I feel like I've had multiple confirmations in this past week. Um, the weather, the crazy fucking weather. I'm sitting here in a jumper now, but later on, I could have blue skies and be sweating because it seems to be a direct reflection of the energetics as a whole. But, and there's so much going out there about how the weather is being manipulated and what they are doing and what they are creating. But I really don't feel they're creating anything. I think they're doing their best to work with what we're giving them because we are in, I don't know, one of the most, this is even bigger than the 2020 collective COVID purge, what I believe that was. It's like we are in a more cohesive collective purge than we've ever done. But we're not mindful enough, I don't think, of as we're releasing, as we're purging, the chaotic energy that we're releasing as we do that. And that it feels like that's what they're trying to capture, work with, and manipulate. The idea that they have, I keep saying they because I don't know what, we'll just go with the they, proverbial. Um, very, but it feels very 3D personnel. Um, More and more, it feels like their inability to create anything and that their only energy to work with is what we give them just keeps becoming clearer and clearer and clearer. So for our part, I feel like we can do is when we know we're releasing something, when we know we're purging and we're doing it, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, is to just be mindful of the fact that that energy is going somewhere and to consciously sort of resolve, dissipate, or even project it where you would like to see change or something. Because it just feels like we're feeling all of this. And I know we're small in number and it feels like we potentially wouldn't have that much impact, but I think we do. I really think we do. Oh, thank you, Tash. Um, so there's that. And it's felt so volatile um, because of all the energy we're putting out there. Like some of it's getting used to manipulate weather, some of it's getting used to try and kickstart or energize a timeline, a series of events, a narrative, and then the ass just drops out of it. But they've only got what we're giving them to work with. And some of you may have had um, dreams or visions, downloads, whatever, where you're running through a lot of different scenarios and situations. Has anyone had that? It might seem like flashcards or just snapshots, different people, different situations, different circumstances. Has anyone had that? We got to, yes, Tasha has. Sharon has. Okay. Sarah, okay. All right. Because what it was, um, Yon and I spoke about this morning, but it's almost like every narrative or timeline or event, okay, thumbs up, that was discarded in the past, like, oh, we won't need that one, or no, we've got something better. It's like they're digging now in the bottom of the box and resurrecting or trying to resurrect scenarios that have previously been discarded. Um, and you sort of, some of you are seeing them play out and die out, actually. Um, so there's that as well. Alicia said, thumbs up, what was it? Um, and that term, individual inside job, for those who don't know, I woke up with those words in my head like someone was telling me that back in at the end of 16. It's an individual inside job. Wasn't in my voice. And that's taken on deeper and more meaning over the years. And now it's reached yet another level because my world in 3D feels like it's just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And I'm paying less and less attention to out there. All of my focus, especially this last week, because I want to do this workshop with you guys. And I have got this very strong uh, knowing, need, desire to take the little bits we've done already to a whole new level. It's like that's my intention, is to find the fucking answers on this. So the more I've been focused on all of that, which is all internal, uh, the bigger my internal world gets and the smaller my external world is getting, which is tying into like last week, like 3D is uh, sort of just showing up more and more as nothing but a play out of the energetics and the internal. And it's almost like you watch something happen and it's like, oh, that's an interesting way for that energy that I clocked an hour ago or a day ago or a week ago to play out. I wonder why it played out like that. But knowing the connection, knowing that was the source, that was the event energetically, that was the thing that I picked up on, and this is how it's playing out in 3D. And that it could have played out, God, any number of ways. But just really knowing that connection. Two of my closest friends used individual inside job to me this week, and I'm pretty sure I hadn't used that phrase with them. So they found their own way to it. Oh, that's too cool. I've been guided to be very selective where I direct my attention, look at, so I don't energize what I'm not moving towards and creating. Beautiful. Perfect. Um, I probably the only like 3D stuff that I even look at is stuff that Russ shares in the subscribers chat. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a clue at all. And um, I don't care. The political thing, Trump, will he, won't he? Musk and his black hat, what does it mean? Don't care. Um, I, like the whole, it's that side of things is just a show. Is I've left the theater. I'm out getting an ice cream.